Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dinda Anisah Putri. I'm from English Education Study Program UIN Raden Intan Lampung. Here, I would like to tell you about profanity or taboo language in social linguistics. Since language is a social tool, there are certain rules which apply in the application of language. We will examine the concept of taboo or profanity in language use and profanity in your language.
I would like to tell you what is the profanity. Profanity has always been used to describe a word, expression, gesture, or other social behavior which is socially constructed or interpreted as insulting, rude, and vulgar, or discrediting or showing disrespect as measured by the religious elite. Other words commonly used to describe profane language or idioms used include cuss, curse, derogatory language, swearing, expletive, oath, bad word, dirty word, strong language, irreverent language, obscene language, and blasphemous language. In many cultures, it is less profane for an adult to curse than it is for a child, who may be reprimanded for cursing. Then the next point is terms of profanity. Terms of profanity have historically been taboo words. Some words that were originally considered profane have become much less offensive with the increasing secularity or society. Others, primarily racial or ethnic epithets, can be considered part of hate speech and are now considered more profane than they once were. And then the next is profanity in language usage. A profanity will have an original meaning, which in itself may give some cause for offense. Additionally, many profanities will have applied meanings of their own, usually associated to their context and which therefore may vary significantly depending upon the intended purpose of the word in sentence. For example, a common profanity in English is a verb for the act of sexual intercourse and may be used literally in this sense. It is also used in the context of an exclamation or to refer to act of violence or to an error. It can be used to add emphasis to a sentence. The concept of profanity has been extended to include expression with scatological, derogatory, racist, or sexual interpretation. The broader concept of politically incorrect language has emerged, with religious meaning playing a varying role, and the more vague and inclusive interpretation blurring the distinction between categories of offensiveness. This modern concept of profanity has evolved differently in different culture and language. For example, many profanities in Canadian French are a corruption of religion terminology or the seekers, while many English obscenities tend to refer to sexuality or scatology, a term that functions as a profanity in one language may often lack any profane quality when translated into another language. And then the last is profanity in language. In international language, International auxiliary language are often assumed to have little or no profanity, but this varies from one language to another. The basic criterion for inclusion is widespread international use, and this can be as true of a profanity as any other word or phrase. That's all about my presentation. Thank you.